So my paintings have always been about somewhere that I have probably physically been, or physically seen, observed from a plane, from a train window, from a car journey. There might be a little bit of memory of a feeling that comes in there. I don't have imagined landscapes, but it's always usually something that's been glimpsed quite quickly. And I might capture that, say, with my phone. You know, I use my phone a lot for my information, but I'm never looking at what I'm taking. I'm just sort of clicking away, and then something will, it's not till I get that image that I can look at back on the computer that I say, oh, okay, but then that's really evoking a feeling in me that might have been a feeling when I initially saw it, but it's gone through a process and it comes out again. And it's not till you actually put that onto the canvas that really, although the subject's still there, it's more about me trying to get that feeling or atmosphere, mood across. And that probably something that's in me anyway. It might not be to do with that specific moment. It's I don't know, something about the darkness and a hint of light, or a glimmer of light in the horizon, say, and what might be beyond, and possibly something melancholy, possibly nostalgic, but not nostalgic in terms of memory. It's just something that's evocative, and I feel I want to try and get that. So all the work for this show is very much, well, it's about this one subject, which is roadways, travelling down roads, glimpses down roads. And so in that way, my work probably is planned, in that I'm not probably going to deviate and go off into any other area or any other subject matter. But when it comes to actually making each actual painting, I suppose I do have a plan to start with, because I have an image I'm going to work for, usually a photograph, which I will use. But then as soon as it gets onto that canvas, my plan is out of the door. It gets lost, which sometimes causes me a lot of grief and anxiety. But then and sometimes I might look at that image again to get back to where I thought I was. But then after a while, you will leave that photo or quite definite image behind, and then it's become about the actual physicality of the paint, which is probably what I love most of all. It's just using paint. So then it's about the physicality of paint. It's about the composition, about the just energy, about a bit of energy. I feel my work actually it's almost two different ways of working. One is energetic, very physical, and obviously that might tend to be larger pieces, whereas some of the small pieces, some might be energetic, but I also work quite sort of interiorly. It's sort of a quieter, more intense, softer way of working. And I feel that there are sometimes two styles coming out of my work. Physicality and gesture is very important to me, and that's how I think about myself as a painter. And it's very much, I've always had this thing that it's, something comes to your head, your heart, and then out onto the paper, and the head's doing the thinking and the heart's the passion or the feeling or the emotion, and then your hands actually doing it. But all those things, it comes out that way, and that's what painting is really. But then sometimes paintings might be quite quiet, more intense, moody. I love it when you're using, that thing of the thick paint or the thin paint, and you never quite know what's going to happen with the paint, which is why sometimes I scrape it, or I might scratch into it, because it creates a new challenge in a way. And sometimes you see something that, ooh, I love that bit, but then possibly the next day you're going to have to sacrifice it and get rid of it. There is no comfort zone in painting, not for me, because you can never say, ooh, yes, that looks nice, so I think I'll leave it at that. It doesn't work like that for me. And because I'm not painting pretty landscapes, I'm not trying to reproduce a scene at all. It's not at all about that for me. So no, I think comfort is the very antithesis to me of what it is to be a painter. I mean, to me, it's a very anxiety-making process and a challenge, which is why you want to sort of keep on doing it. I suppose if you get to that moment of it being comfortable, or you feel secure in what you're doing, then you're not being a very good painter, because you're not being curious, you're not questioning, you're not pushing on, you're not searching, you're not looking for what it is that you're looking for, whatever that might be.